there's no reason why you have to rely on just simply faith alone. There is no reason. If you do so, you may land it in some different situations. Situations that what we went through with the Jim Jones and even David Crash and all of those, and so many of them, are simply faith that misleading people. And people lose his lives. So it's not that it doesn't happen. It does happen. So the reasoning is very important. And one of the most important thing is, we do have a wonderful mind. Even, let's say, someone who's not even educated, someone even illiterate, even then, that human being has a wonderful mind. And if you turn to utilize your mind and just following somebody else said, and that probably is not right. So one beautiful thing in the Buddha's teaching, the Buddha had stated again and again and everywhere, saying, just do not follow because I, the Buddha, said so. So you follow if you are satisfied after your investigation. Investigate what I said, and when you are satisfied, you may follow. Don't follow just because I said so. Buddha gave example at that time. When you wanted, this is 2,600 years ago, when you wanted buy a gold, look at the gold, check the gold, rub the gold with the other stones that shows the clarity of the gold. Cut them, burn them, and when you're fully satisfied, then buy it. Otherwise, don't take it just because I said this is gold. Burning, cutting, or rubbing against other stones are the three most important examples that the Buddha gave. And that is the message of a spiritual path, that what you get it, and cut that by your intelligence mind. Burn it with your wisdom. Rub it against other logical reasons. When those three done, and then you are satisfied, take it, follow it, because it's going to help you. And that is how Buddha taught us. And when you think back the Buddha's teachings, it's fantastic. I was thinking this morning, because of the Sagadawa coming, right? So I even thought today is the full moon day. So I was up early and doing all that. And I was thinking, in one way, this is 2,600 years ago. Sometimes we say the old is gold and the ancient is great and wonderful and all that. But on the other hand, they don't have that much intelligence, intellectual capacity, and all this what we have today. It is almost like what we call it, Cape man. The man who lives in the Cape, and they know how to eat, and all that sort of thing. And I'm seeing a movie, I was remembering this morning, a caveman, So, but what they carry, what we have is this attachment, obsession, anger, hatred, jealousy, ignorance. They're very much there. They may not have other intellectual things, but they're there. At that moment, to these idea people, that sort of, let me just be straightforward more, that sort of brain capacity, in other words, is mental capacity, right? Doesn't even know what is right and what is wrong. Ignorance is such a thing. Honestly, it doesn't really, it really stand so hard in every step of the way, whatever they could stand. Even the racial discrimination and, looking down on a woman, the sex thing. All of those, the ignorance stands so strong to some culture. We call it culture. In other words, it's the custom of a particular area. It's nothing wrong, all this. If you look down on different color or different look, anything, there's nothing wrong. On the contrary, some culture, some places, and that's the right thing what you're doing. And that is the ignorance, really blocking every inch of our understanding, every inch. And 2,600 years ago, when the Buddha was first coming, how strong that will be. Right and wrong, we don't know at that time. Even killing human being is not necessarily wrong at that time. Maybe even meant to be killed because it belongs to the enemy group. And at that level of that understanding, somehow Buddha been able to tell and make people understand and pacify and introducing killing a human being is wrong. Stealing somebody's property and belongings are very wrong. Sexual misconduct is wrong. Lying is wrong. To be able to tell that much, to be able to get that on those people's head, it itself is fantastic. And it is really something to be very grateful and appreciate. You know, if you are telling today to some of us, as a human, killing a human being is wrong, it's no big deal. We all know, sure, yeah, that at least even I know, right? But those days, those mind of people, and be able to tell, teach, and follow continuously for another 26 years. And the deeper messages of a mind over matter, how mind functions, what mind makes in the world, in somebody's life, which are the parts of mind, making what? Such a sophisticated thing, which today we do understand to some extent, because thanks to the scientists.